Well, calls are growing for new leadership in Harford County Public Schools as more questions arise over who the school system is hiring to work with your children. First, Fox 45 News broke the story about Edgewood Middle School English teacher Lauren Smith, who pled guilty to felony wire fraud and tax evasion in October. The former police officer admitted to stealing $215,000 in overtime from Baltimore City schools. 2 months prior to his guilty plea in August, HCPS hired Smith even as he faced 15 federal charges and decades in prison.
Now, as Project Baltimore's Chris Papps reports, they found a Harford County Schools employee with a gun conviction who was going to jail on weekends but kept working at a school during the weekdays.
How concerned are you with what is currently happening in Harford County Schools?
I am very concerned.
Suzie Scott is with Harford County Moms for Liberty, a public education watchdog group.
We are in a culture of cover-up and a crisis in our schools.
Scott, whose children attended Harford County Schools, says what Project Baltimore has learned about this man, Kareem Thomas, shows there's a problem with who the district is hiring to work with students.
Harford County talks about safety and security being a priority, and I don't see that happening.
In 2019, according to state records, Thomas was arrested, charged with 19 counts of theft. All 19 charges were placed on the STET docket, meaning the charges remained on file but were inactive. In 2023, according to Harford County Public Schools, Thomas was hired as a classroom helper at Edgewood Elementary School. The following year, in 2024, while employed by HCPS, Thomas was arrested again, charged with multiple firearm violations. Thomas was found guilty in April 2024 of illegally possessing a loaded handgun in a vehicle and received 60 days in jail, followed by 18 months of probation. At this point, Thomas has been arrested twice, once for theft and once for a gun violation. After his conviction, according to court documents in May of 2024, Thomas began serving his 60-day jail sentence on weekends, but on weekdays, despite a gun conviction. He remained employed at Edgewood Elementary.
It's very frightening. We have to protect our children, and you can have another job, but not around our children.
Then, this past July, Thomas was arrested again, charged with illegally possessing a shotgun. Even as he awaited trial following his third arrest, Thomas kept his job at Edgewood for 5 months. According to Harford County Public Schools, as of last week, Thomas is no longer employed. You blame the superintendent.
I do, because it's his culture, his policies, his whole reason for fundamentally transforming our once wonderful school system into what it is today.
Where our processes fall short, we are correcting them.
Dr. Sean Bolson is the superintendent of Harford County Public Schools. On Monday, he posted this video online explaining that in a recent personnel matter, the district did not adequately address his expectations for timely action, oversight, and judgment. Bolson does not mention any employee by name, but he promised action.
Where expectations are unclear, we're strengthening them. And where accountability is needed, it will be applied.
Dr. Bolson's contract expires on June 30th, 2026. Scott says her group, Moms for Liberty, is calling for Bolson's contract not to be renewed.
The buck stops with the superintendent, and he's making excuses for the hiring processes in our school system. Somebody has to take accountability, and it has to start with him.
Are you a Harford County Schools parent who is concerned about the culture within the school system? We want to hear from you. Call our hotline, send me an email, follow us on social media, head to foxbaltimore.com to follow our progress. I'm Chris Papps, and this is Project Baltimore.
Hi, I'm Maxine Stryker. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel, and check out Fox Baltimore on social media to find more stories like this.